Two legendary cartoon dogs, both created by the same animation studio, both absolutely hilarious. But if they faced off in the ultimate showdown, who would come out on top? Today, we're answering the question that nobody knew they needed answered. Scooby Doo vs Muttley. Who's the top dog? Get ready because this is going to be one wild ride. Before we can declare a winner, we need to know exactly who we're dealing with. Let's meet our furry fighters. It's 1969, and families are gathering around their television sets on Saturday morning. Suddenly, a Great Dane appears on screen, talking in a goofy voice and running away from ghosts. That was the moment Scooby Doo entered our lives in the show. Scooby Doo, or Scoobert Doo if you want to get formal about it, is not your average dog. Sure, he's supposed to help solve mysteries with his best friends Fred, Daphne, Velma, and his human pal Shaggy. But there's one tiny problem. Scooby is absolutely terrified of everything. Ghosts, monsters, creepy sounds, dark hallways, you name it. Scooby's probably running away from it. But here's the thing about our lovable Great Dane. He's got a heart of gold. Even though he's scared, he always comes through for his friends when they really need him. And let's not forget his amazing nose. This dog can smell a Scooby snack from a mile away. Of course, speaking of food, that's Scooby's biggest weakness. Show him a sandwich and he'll follow you anywhere. His stomach basically controls his brain. Scooby has some pretty unique talents too. He can talk, sort of. He's surprisingly fast when running away from danger, and he's got incredible luck. Things just seem to work out for Scooby, even when he's doing everything wrong. Now let's hop in a time machine and go back even further, to 1968. That's when Muttley first appeared in a show called Wacky Races. Later, he got his own show with Dick Dastardly called Dastardly and Muttley and Their Flying Machines. Muttley is a small brownish dog with a funny-looking snout and floppy ears. But don't let his size fool you. This little guy is absolutely brilliant. Unlike Scooby, Muttley doesn't talk with words. Instead, he has the most memorable laugh in cartoon history.
Let him have it, Clunk. Drat, drat, and a triple drat.
Once you hear it, you never forget it. Muttley works as a sidekick to the villainous Dick Dastardly, which tells you something right away. This dog is no hero. He's sneaky, he's clever, and he's always looking out for number one, himself. Muttley loves medals more than anything in the world. Promise him a shiny medal, and he'll do just about anything to get it. What makes Muttley special is his brain. This dog can fly planes, set up traps, and come up with devious plans. He's like the evil genius of the cartoon dog world. He's also pretty sarcastic. Even though he can't talk, you can tell from his expressions and his signature snicker that he's always making fun of something or someone, usually his boss, Dick Dastardly. Every great competitor has special abilities that give them an edge. Let's break down what each of these cartoon canines brings to the table. Scooby-Doo's superpowers first up. Scooby has an incredible sense of smell. We're not just talking about finding hot dogs here. Scooby can sniff out clues that humans would miss completely. In pretty much every mystery, his nose helps the gang find important evidence. It's like having a furry detective with a built-in clue detector. Second, Scooby is loyal, and we mean really loyal. Even though he's scared of his own shadow, he never abandons his friends. When Shaggy or the gang are in real trouble, Scooby finds courage he didn't know he had. It's like he has a secret bravery button that only activates when people he loves need him. Third, Scooby is unpredictable in the best way possible. Monsters and villains never know what he's going to do next, probably because Scooby doesn't know either. He'll accidentally trip and knock over the bad guy, or he'll run in a random direction that somehow leads right to the clue they needed. His clumsiness becomes a superpower. Finally, let's not forget that Scooby can communicate. Sure, his grammar isn't perfect. He says things like, "rat's right," instead of "that's right." But he can share ideas and work with his team. That's a huge advantage.
What's with you, Scooby-Doo? A witch? I get it.
Muttley might be small, but his brain is mighty. This dog is seriously smart. He can understand complex plans, operate machinery, and figure out solutions to tricky problems. If there was a cartoon dog genius test, Muttley would ace it with flying colors. Muttley is also incredibly resourceful. Give him some random items, and he'll build a trap or create a clever gadget. He's like the MacGyver of cartoon dogs. In Wacky Races, he helped Dick Dastardly come up with tons of different schemes, using everything from rockets to giant magnets. When it comes to physical abilities, Muttley is surprisingly agile. He might not be as big as Scooby, but he's quick, he can jump well, and he's excellent at dodging danger. Remember, this is a dog who regularly flew in airplanes and hung off of racing cars without breaking a sweat. And let's talk about his sneakiness. Muttley is an expert at sabotage. He knows how to mess with things without getting caught. If this were a spy competition, Muttley would be the James Bond of dogs, except he'd be working for the bad guys. Even the greatest heroes have flaws, and our cartoon dogs? Well, they've got some pretty funny weaknesses. Scooby's scaredy cat, or should we say scaredy dog. Scooby's biggest weakness is written right there in his character. He's absolutely terrified of everything creaky doors, scary, moving shadows, terrifying. A sheet hanging on a clothesline? Must be a ghost. Better run. This fear makes Scooby pretty unreliable in dangerous situations. While Muttley might face a problem head-on, Scooby's first instinct is always to run in the opposite direction, usually taking Shaggy with him. They spend half of every episode running away from the monster they're supposed to be catching. Then there's the food issue. Scooby will literally do anything for a Scooby snack. Bad guys could easily trick him by leaving a trail of food. He'd probably walk right into a trap if there was a pizza at the end. His stomach overrules his brain almost every single time. Muttley's metal madness. Muttley's biggest weakness is his greed, specifically his obsession with medals. In the old cartoons, Dick Dastardly would promise Muttley medals to get him to do things. Muttley gets so focused on getting his reward that he sometimes forgets about the actual mission. Another problem is that Muttley is usually working for personal gain. Unlike Scooby, who fights for his friends, Muttley is asking, "What's in it for me?" This means he might give up if things get too tough, or if there's no good reward. He's not exactly the never give up type, unless there's something shiny involved. Plus, Muttley's small size could be a disadvantage in some situations. While he's quick and clever, he doesn't have Scooby's size and strength. In a direct physical confrontation, that could be a problem. Okay, let's pause for a second and imagine these two meeting at a dog park. Scooby would probably run over wagging his tail, wanting to be friends, while Muttley would be in the corner snickering and planning how to steal Scooby's treats. Actually, they'd probably get along great. Scooby could share his endless supply of Scooby snacks, and Muttley could teach Scooby some clever tricks. They might even team up to raid the Mystery Machine's kitchen. The ultimate showdown, head-to-head comparison. Now we're getting to the good stuff. Let's imagine different scenarios and see who would win. The tension is building. The crowd is going wild. It's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. When it comes to raw intelligence and problem solving, we have to give this one to Muttley. Sorry, Scooby fans. Muttley is constantly coming up with plans, building things, and outsmarting other racers. He's like a criminal mastermind in dog form. Scooby is smart in his own way. He can follow clues and sometimes has good ideas. But let's be honest, he's not exactly a genius. He's more of the accidentally brilliant type. Muttley would definitely win a game of chess between them. Winner, Muttley. At first glance, you might think neither dog is particularly brave. Scooby runs from everything, and Muttley is more of a schemer than a fighter. But here's where it gets good. When his friends are in real danger, Scooby finds courage deep inside himself. He's faced down real monsters. Well, people in monster costumes, but still. Protected Shaggy countless times and saved the day more often than we can count. That's called being brave when it counts. Muttley, on the other hand, is more likely to abandon ship if things get too dangerous. He's loyalish to Dick Dastardly, but he's mostly in it for himself. When the going gets tough, Muttley gets going, in the opposite direction. Winner, Scooby Doo. In terms of pure physical ability, Muttley takes this round. He's more agile, more coordinated, and much better at controlled movements. He can pilot vehicles, climb things easily, and has excellent reflexes. Scooby is big and clumsy. Sure, he's fast when he's running away from something, but that's basically just panic speed. In an obstacle course or athletic competition, Muttley would run circles around him. Winner. Working with others, here's where Scooby really shines. Scooby Doo is part of one of the best teams in cartoon history, the Mystery Gang. He works well with Fred, Daphne, Velma, and especially Shaggy. They solve mysteries together, support each other, and are true friends. Muttley works with Dick Dastardly, but it's not really a friendship. It's more like a grumpy employee and his boss who never pays him properly. Muttley is always grumbling and clearly doesn't enjoy the partnership. He's much more of a solo operator. In any team-based challenge, Scooby would crush it because he actually knows how to cooperate and trust others. Winner. Scooby Doo. Some fans believe that Muttley is actually smarter than Dick Dastardly and only stays with him because he finds it amusing to watch Dastardly fail. That would make Muttley even more devious than we thought. Others think that Scooby's cowardice is actually an act, that he's secretly very brave but pretends to be scared to make his friends feel more courageous by comparison. Now that's a next-level friendship move. There's even a theory that Muttley and Scooby are distant relatives because they're both Hanna-Barbera dogs. Imagine a family reunion with those two. Both Scooby and Muttley were created by the legendary animation studio Hanna-Barbera, which means they're basically cartoon cousins. The studio was founded by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera, who created some of the most famous cartoons ever. Scooby was originally voiced by Don Messick, who actually also did other character voices in Hanna-Barbera shows. Don Messick had to talk with his mouth partially closed to get Scooby's unique voice right. Try it yourself, it's harder than it sounds. Both dogs' laughs became incredibly famous. Scooby's Scooby-Dooby-Doo and Muttley's wheezy snicker are instantly recognizable, even to people who've never watched full episodes of their shows. Here's something cool. Both characters have appeared in crossover episodes. In Wacky Races Forever and some Scooby Doo movies, you can spot references to both dogs. The cartoon universe is more connected than you might think. Scooby Doo has been around for over 50 years and has appeared in dozens of different TV shows and movies. That's some serious staying power. Muttley might not have as many shows, but his iconic laugh has been used in movies, TV shows, and even video games as a sound effect. So after all this, who wins the ultimate dog showdown? Well, here's the truth. It depends on what kind of competition we're talking about. If we're judging based on pure intelligence and cunning, Muttley wins, paws down. He's the smarter schemer, the better planner, and the more resourceful dog. In a battle of wits, Muttley would trick Scooby before Scooby even realized they were competing. But if we're talking about heart, teamwork, and being a true hero, Scooby-Doo takes the trophy. When it really matters, Scooby shows up for his friends. He might be scared, he might be clumsy, but he's got something Muttley doesn't have. Genuine love and loyalty that goes beyond medals in a straight-up fight? Probably Muttley, due to his agility and clever tactics. In solving a mystery? Scooby-Doo, with his nose and his amazing team backing him up. In a race? Muttley's got the skills. In winning the love of kids everywhere? It's pretty much a tie. Both dogs have been beloved for decades. The real winner? Us. We get to enjoy both of these amazing cartoon characters. They each bring something special to the world of animation. Scooby shows us that you can be scared and still be brave. Muttley shows us that you can be small and still be mighty, and that a great laugh can make you unforgettable. Your turn to decide. Now it's time for you to weigh in on this important debate. Who do you think is the ultimate dog? Are you Team Scooby or Team Muttley? Drop a comment below and tell us. Who would win in a race? Who would you rather have as your sidekick? Which dog makes you laugh more? Who has the better catchphrase? Scooby's Scooby-Dooby-Doo or Muttley's wheezy snicker? And here's a bonus question. If Scooby and Muttley teamed up, could anyone stop them? Imagine Muttley's brains combined with Scooby's heart and the support of the Mystery Gang. That would be one unstoppable team. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this ultimate cartoon dog showdown and subscribe for more fun comparisons. Should we do more character battles? Let us know who you want to see face off next. Until next time, keep watching those classic cartoons and remember, Whether you're brave like Scooby or clever like Muttley, every dog has their day.